welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through. I see two things about Divine Feminine here, whoever this resonates for. It shows something about something that's unexpected, something that you might be a little bit disappointed about, but I see that you won't understand why this is happening. I see your disappointment, not understanding why this is happening, but you've put a lot of energy, work into it. I see here whatever it is that you're planning to do, you put your feelings, emotions into it. It's like, why is this not working out? There's disappointment here, but I see here that there is this there is attempt on your part to revive it or to make it work, and I see here that there is potential to restore whatever you feel may be lost. So I see it's something that has to do with your dreams, some kind of goal, something that you've been working on that doesn't really work out as you imagined. And I see here that it it is complicated. It is something that you feel is a lot of not only work, but there's a lot of things that are involved in doing what you need to do, and you may feel a little bit discouraged by it, but I see here that there is this possibility of restoring what you need to restore, or for it to be revived, like it will work, like there's something about it will start up again. You're not seeing it now. You're not being like, you don't really know what is what is the possibility, like what can come out of this, or what is, you may question why is this happening or why did this not work, but you don't really see a potential of it like succeeding. But I feel like the disappointment is, it feels like real, like this is a huge disappointment, something that you really wanted to work, and you're feeling like there's no way that this is going to work now because you've done what you felt you needed to do. But I see here that there is this possibility of it, like you restoring it, making it work again, or something like that. The clarity is not there yet, but your strength is what's going to drive you to make this work. I see here your strength, your inner strength. It's like one day you're just going to feel like, you know what, I think this is possible. There's going to be this sudden, this new desire to, it's like this new motivation to let me do what I can. It's like, let me try one more time. Let's see what I can get from this. Or it's like a rose, like what I'm visualizing, it's like a rose, like just like falling down. It's not straight. It's like it started to fall down. And then you're like, oh, there's no hope. It's already, it's not where it should be. But then it starts to revive. Like it's something that has to do with timing. It has to do with something within you. So this inner desire, this new passion for whatever you're working on, this newfound kind of motivation is what's going to push this forward. That is what was needed in order for this to like start up again. I feel it has to do with timing. But whatever the thing that is not working, whatever it is, you've learned a lot of things during that. You may even think of it as a failure, but whatever it is, it's actually in your favor because you started to learn about the things like if this doesn't work out, who do I connect with? What do I do? Who do I reach out to? So you learned a lot of things. If something doesn't work out, you know what to do. So it's like you learned. Say if you have like, let's just give an example. Say if you have like if you bought like, what can I use as an example, like some kind of electronic, uh like a phone. Like say if you got a new phone, right? So you know how to use the basics of the phone, but when things stopped working, you got to really learn the details of that phone. You see? So you got to learn all the details, how to restart it, how to, there's certain kind of functions on the phone where you got to really learn the details, the depths of the phone where you wouldn't have really bothered with before, or you really wouldn't have tried to understand, right? Like even like a car, right? Like same with the car. Like you know how to drive it, but maybe you're not a mechanic, right? But you started to learn the details of the car where you started to really understand the vehicle. And it's like now it's like if anything doesn't work, I know how to fix it. You know what you need to do. But because you went into all those minor details, now whatever you do that will help revive it, so to get it moving again, it's like now you have all that information that you learned when you thought, when you thought that the car would never start up again, right? So now you know all the details that has to do with whatever this project is. It's like, okay, now that it started to get moving again, at least I know this and this. I learned all these things while I thought this thing was done. I thought it was a lost cause, right? But I see that in that disappointment, you will question why it didn't work, why it's not working. One, it has to do with the timing of it. And two, it's because everything that you experience in that moment is to prepare you for something that it's like if needed, you already know. It's like if needed, you already have the information. You are your own manual. You don't need the guidance, or you don't need to run and look for, all this information when you need it the most. Because I feel like this, whatever may feel like heavy at the time, is just like the beginning of it, right? It's going to appear very minor, right? Compared to what you may experience later on in this project. Like if something bigger arises, then it's like, oh, that that time when I thought when it didn't work, at least I know what I know now, so I can work on it, so I can help build it or grow it or something like that. So you have gathered the tools needed in order to make this work. So there's something that you are working on for yourself. You may feel discouraged, you may not feel motivated, but I see here that you have already gathered the tools that you need to to fulfill that dream. I see here a dream or duty or goal that you have. You have a lot of love for it. Something that you're good at, something that you may have been thinking for a while, and when you started doing it and it didn't work out, you question yourself like, so why was this placed in my heart? If this was something that I really wanted to do, why was it placed in my heart if it wasn't meant for me? But I see that you are going to get through it. You may feel sad about it at first. You may be discouraged by others as well, because I see here people will talk about the failures. People will not talk about the success. They will talk about the failures here. They won't talk about how much work you put in, how you helped, or how you made it grow, or how you what you did to get to this point. They would just talk about how, yeah, maybe it's not meant to be, or you're not good at it or something like that. I see here to discourage. And at first it is going to discourage you. But I see that that dream, that that ability to restore, I see that it's going to take it to the next level. You're going to take whatever this is to the next level. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everyone.